Yep, I did it again, twice. Hi friends, and welcome to another video. Right now it's Sunday, it's Easter Sunday. If you're celebrating it, happy holidays of course. And I thought maybe we could spell a bit of a T on some piercings, and I've got two new ones. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. My name is Veronika. I am a TV presenter and radio presenter and an actress as well. As I do a lot of things in my life that kind of like reflects on my channel, I do cover a lot of topics here as well. I do create playlists, so you can click on any topic that it's most interesting to you, and I hope you will stick around for a while. So grab your beverage, whatever you're drinking right now, and let's go. Just a quick fun fact, what it says on my coffee cup. It's Slovenian slang for stop bothering me or don't bug me. It's kind of like rough translation, but I love this cup. I think it's quite funny and I love how it's shaped. So it's definitely my favorite coffee cup of all the coffee cups I have. All right, so piercings. I have quite a few by now. I've been collecting them, if I can call it like this, for about 3 to 4 years now, I think. I mean, I had like the lobes since as long as I can remember, but the cartilage piercings I kind of started about 4 years ago. And the fun fact is that the first thing that any piercer is going to tell you, you should never get new piercings on both ears simultaneously. You have to take one on one ear and then another on the other when this one slightly heals. And there's a simple reason for that, because if you're using a regular pillow, you can sleep on other sides. So if you're getting your piercing on the left ear, then you can sleep on the right side and vice versa. But because I have so many cartilage piercings, some of them are completely healed, some of them are close to being healed, but I've gotten used to sleeping on a travel pillow. So this pillow is filled with, it feels like rice, but it's slightly softer. I think it's like silicone or something. And I've been sleeping on that pillow for the last 2.5 years. So for me, I can get the new piercings on both ears at the same time, because I toss and turn at the night. And it wouldn't matter if I fall asleep on the left, I will wake up on the right, that's for sure. So I had to kind of figure it out, how to sleep without killing my ears, and try and waiting for piercings to heal for years, because sleeping is the main problem. I'm pretty sure anybody who's going to get a new piercing is going to clean it properly, because that's just common sense. But then you ruin it all by sleeping on the wrong ear, and it's kind of difficult to control how you're going to turn while you sleep, right? So it makes sense that at least for a while you kind of try to get used to travel pillow. And I have 2 new piercings, and they're about a week old now. No problems, and I got them on both ears. So if you didn't notice them yet, because there's too much going on, I actually have 2 new helix piercings, one on top of this ear and another one on top of this one. The reason why they're slightly differently placed is because I already planned which earrings I'm gonna wear once they heal. So on my right ear, you can already see I have a hoop here, and next to it is a new helix piercing. And once this heals enough that I can swap up the earring, I'm going to put in the same hoop as this one. So it's slightly, if you can see, it's not straight out, but it goes slightly low. It kind of hangs low. So the same is going to be the upper one. We measured it with my piercer. So the second ring is going to look exactly the same as this one, just slightly higher. So that's why this one is placed slightly differently. And this one, if you can see, is more closer to the edge of the ear, and that's because I want a hoop here that's going to be straight. This is hanging down a bit. If I pull it up, you see it's straight. So this is the type like straight hoop I want on this side, so we had to put it slightly closer. If you see any redness on my ear, that's just because I'm touching it now. It's not inflamed, everything is under control, no worries. I clean them twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening, and the rest of the piercing I usually clean every 5 to 7 days. Especially this one, because Rook, it is healed, but because I have this pretty big earring in, sometimes it can get my ear slightly irritated, not the piercing but the actual ear because it's quite a big earring, and you know, when you sleep, even if you have like a donut pillow, you can rub it a bit and then it gets irritated a bit in the morning. So I just treat it with tea tree oil. Talking about tea tree oil, it's not for everyone. You should test it first in a little amount, always dilute it, never use pure tea tree oil, especially not on an open wound, because for some people it makes miracles, but for others it's a nightmare. So you have to try it in little steps on little parts of your ears first, before you dive into whole treatments. For me it works. For me it's a perfect thing. It helps my piercings to heal faster and I have less problems. But like I said again, it's not for everyone, so don't take it as a given that tea tree oil is going to help you, because actually it can make things a lot worse. So go careful on that. One of the things that I already explained is why you normally wouldn't get new piercings on different ears at the same time. It's all to do about sleeping. So if you are doing like I'm doing, sleeping on a travel pillow, it should be fine. But again, it depends on how much you are kind of like a restless sleeper, because if you're gonna move a lot, it might still cause a bit of a problems. But these two for now, they are pretty good condition, but it's just first week. We all know that most of the problems start after week 2 or 3, and there's a reason for it, because the first 10 days all of us are very good at cleaning our piercings, right? The first few days is like yes, it's like cleaning your teeth. It's just something you have like a routine, morning, evening. And then after 10 days, because everything is fine, you don't feel them, they don't irk you, they don't hurt you, there's nothing wrong with them, you might forget. And then one day you forget in the morning, and then the next day you forget in the evening, and after 3 to 4 days, suddenly your ears are killing you. That's the main reason why most of the problems with piercing start after week 2, because we just get lazy. And you know, in the era of smartphones, just set a reminder for the first month to 3 months, then it should be kind of like an actual routine. I actually have to count them now. I'm not sure how many piercings I have. I think I have triple forward helix. We're going to count that as 3 because there are actual 3 holes there. So 3, 4, and then we have 3 here. So that's 7 on this ear. And then we have rook and 2 here. So that's 3 and 4 below there. So it's 7 there as well, which means I have a total of 14 piercings on my ears. And I didn't have any inflammation, any trips to the emergency room, any trips to the piercer after midnight crying in pain. And there, I know we have different thresholds for inflammations and, you know, for pain and all that. But to be honest, if you clean them twice a day and sleep properly, there really shouldn't be any problems. It's just as simple as that. But, you know, just be vigilant with your new piercings. So pain-wise, for some reason, this one hurt a lot. I think of all of the piercings I have, this new helix was, even my piercer was like, you don't like this one, do you? And I was like, yeah, that's a complete understatement, but okay. I'll survive, of course. But yes, that one hurt. If we go to the scale from 1 to 10, I would say this one was like around 7.5. It was pretty bad. But it, like I said in previous videos, it only lasts a few seconds. So even if it hurts 10 out of 10, you can take it, all right? It's a few seconds, you'll be fine. This one I didn't feel at all. So I guess because they're like slightly different position, this one must have been close to the nerve or something. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but I guess there was something in this part of the ear that really didn't really sit with me. But the other one was fine. These 2 studs, this one is actually gold because I wanted to match my rook, and this one is silver because I wanted to match with a triple forward helix. And it's gonna stay like this for a few months for sure. I'm guessing, let's say around Venice Film Festival time, which is late August, beginning of September. I'm gonna film another video then, and I'm gonna change my helix piercings from what I have now to hoops that I described in the beginning. This is what happens in our house when a cat passes by. There's a cat down passing our house, and the dogs can see her. So where was I? After this dog intervention, I'm gonna wrap this video up. You have a lovely weekend, and if you have any questions about pissing, or you want to share your experience down below in the comments, I will be happy to read them and respond to any of your questions. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.